If women could get a penny for every time they sacrificed too much, they'd all be wealthy. We all have a story to tell, of a time we loved a little too much and lost ourselves. One may wonder if fairy tales are the reason we give our all, or it's just our nature to nurture, love, and sometimes lose ourselves while at it. Welcome to the How to Show. Today I'll be sharing tips on how to love, but also have a stand. Maintaining a strong sense of self is essential for a healthy and fulfilling relationship. As a woman, it can be easy to lose yourself in a relationship, especially when you are deeply invested in your partner. We're not saying it's wrong to be invested. Everyone in a good, healthy relationship will tell you that it took investing in it. A lot of work was put in, but as women sometimes we can do too much, sometimes way too soon, and end up existing merely for our partner and the relationship. It takes two people to build. Both should be interested to grow in the relationship, as individuals and as partners. One thing about us women, we'll focus our energy in relationships and neglect that we're still individuals and have a life aside this relationship. Living as an individual who is in a relationship or marriage will not only help so you don't suffocate your partner, but for your mental health. There are a lot of stories about women in relationships who quit their jobs, or any other goal they had prior the relationship, left friendships, no longer have any hobbies because of a relationship. Some sacrifices may have been worthwhile, however, sometimes we try to hold on to relationships so hard we lose ourselves. This is not to come off judgmental but to say, I've been through it, and the tips that are to be shared in this video have helped me not only be a good partner but my best self. It takes two individuals, therefore we should remember we're first individuals before we're partners. Without further ado, here are some tips on how not to lose yourself in a relationship as a woman. 1. Set clear boundaries. It's important to establish boundaries early on in a relationship. Identify what you're comfortable with and what you're not, and communicate that to your partner. Stick to your boundaries, even if it means saying no or standing up for yourself. Fairy tales are great, however, one may argue they are the reason why women are always desperate and ready to settle for whatever even if they are not happy. Be reminded that you are the prize. You deserve happiness, and any man who loves and respects you will also respect your boundaries. Do not be a people pleaser, learn to say no and be firm. Do not be afraid of staying single, because if you fear being single, you are going to be miserable in a relationship. You know you don't want that, therefore choose yourself. Do not settle for anything less than what you deserve. Remember, you should be firm. People respect your boundaries to the degree that you do too, so don't feel bad or desperate and allow someone to do something you're not comfortable with. You are still a queen and are amazing with or without a man. A worthy king will earn his position. 2. Pursue your interests and passions. Don't give up your hobbies, passions, or interests just because you're in a relationship. Continue to do the things that make you happy and fulfill you. Make time for solo dates. Yes, it's fun to hang out with your lover, but sometimes just go out without them, be it to pursue a hobby or passion. Have an identity aside the relationship. If you have career goals, go after them. If you want to be an artist, do so. Have you noticed that men continue to grow and explore new things even when in a relationship or marriage? I understand most of the time they are providers, however, you are a person with interests too. Go after them. In a worthwhile relationship you will be supported, because when you're your best self as an individual you're an even better partner. If you're enjoying my pointers, kindly subscribe for more similar videos. 3. Maintain your independence. Don't become too reliant on your partner or sacrifice your independence. Make sure you have your own life outside of the relationship, whether it's your job, friends, or family. Go for girls' trips, visit your family, have friends who are not your mutual friends with your partner. Sometimes women want to be identified with their partner such that when the relationship ends they find themselves isolated. You have been spending so much time focusing on your partner you don't have a life. Friends are his. You only visit your family when with him, or worse, you never do, you visit his family. No life goals, just a dissatisfied partner who can't even speak up. 4. Communicate openly and honestly. Speak up if something is bothering you or if you need something from your partner. It's important to have open and honest communication to maintain a healthy relationship. Women will say communication is important and still not bring up what is bothering them. Either they give their partner silent treatment or hope he telepathically gets it. LOL. Be an adult, my dear, and voice out your feelings. If you're not being heard, consider a therapist, or maybe it's just time to leave, because communication is an integral part of a relationship. You deserve to be heard. And when you express yourself, look out for gaslight and narcissistic tactics from your partner. You do not want to be a manipulative partner nor be manipulated. Also, in communicating, there has to be an effect to show that indeed the message got across. If you point out something that's bothering you that your partner did and they apologize but do not change or stop doing whatever it was, then they were just being manipulative, and that isn't a healthy relationship to be in. You deserve better. 5. Don't compromise on your values and beliefs. Stay true to yourself and don't compromise on your values and beliefs for the sake of the relationship. People respect you more when you stand firm on what you believe and value. Don't be so desperate for a relationship that you sell out your values or beliefs. If you have to do so to be in a relationship, I can assure you, you're better off single, because either you're being too emotional in your decision-making or have been manipulated. Respect your values and beliefs, others will too. And if you're in a setup where your partner doesn't respect them, love yourself enough not to compromise, or you will live with regret. People respect what is yours to the degree that you, the owner, respect it. So don't compromise, honey. 6. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This includes eating well, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and taking time for you to relax and unwind. Have your self-care days. Go shopping, look pretty, enroll at the gym if you want, meditate, go to therapy. Solo dates are also great, do them, go to a spa, and get facials and massages. Trust me, when you feel good, look good, you appreciate yourself more, in turn others do too, and don't expect others to care for you when you're not putting in the same effort. Treat yourself how you want to be treated. You want princess treatment, darling, lead by example. Self-care also extends to being true to yourself about your desires, being able to communicate with your partner about how best the relationship can serve you, and being able to leave if it no longer does. By now you probably think I am against being in a relationship. I am not, but I am aware that in most cases it takes women longer to leave an unfulfilling relationship than men do. The point I am trying to drive here is love yourself, be true to yourself. It's okay to leave an unfulfilling relationship. You're not a failure. It just wasn't serving you anymore, and you have every right to try elsewhere if your partner isn't willing to help you work at it. It takes two to tango, you can't carry the weight alone. 7. Surround yourself with supportive people. Build a strong support system of friends and family who will encourage and uplift you, and who will help you stay true to yourself. You want to have people who love you and are for you, therefore do not neglect them when you get in a relationship. Make time for them. Allow yourself to be aware that your partner isn't the only one who cares about you. He is one of many. Do not just be a taker, also support them. We always get what we give. Remember, it's possible to have a healthy and fulfilling relationship while still maintaining a strong sense of self. By setting boundaries, pursuing your interests, maintaining your independence, communicating openly and honestly, staying true to your values, practicing self-care, and surrounding yourself with supportive people, you can ensure that you don't lose yourself in a relationship. Remember, you're first an individual, and if you work at being a great individual, then you will be an even better partner. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.